Oh man. Jerome Jones, what up? What up? DB, what up, man? I chimed in a little bit on your live the other day, man. That was some good information. That was some good information, man. Sammy Mack, what's going on? Today's just one of those days. What up, Compton? Today's just one of those days where ain't much going on. So I said I'm gonna go ahead and go live on this one, but I do gotta pick up them cookies tomorrow. So I can pick these cookies up tomorrow, man. So we gonna see how that goes. I'm telling you right now. I know it's gonna be some type of damage, overage, or something. We're going right back to the food bank. But it's all good though. I ain't tripping about it. It's already expected. Sammy Mack. Oh damn, man! Congratulations on that. Paying off an SFI truck is major, man. You pay that joint off. You definitely put some hard work in. Salute to that, brother. I drive for Clean Harbors, nah, man. Nah, I used to work there, man. For back in 2006, 2007, somewhere around there. Yeah, I used to work there. That was like one of my first jobs straight out of high school. But nah, nah. I just still got the shirt, man. People always ask me that question too. But yeah, my pops used to work there for like, my pops retired there from like 20 years from working there. So I used to work under him at Clean Harbors. He was like one of the head guys. But if you know about Clean Harbors, man, you know Clean Harbors that's some real work. Real work. Hard work. No joke. What up, Ricky Time? But yeah, man, new contract next week. I'm bringing in some more on the ops if you're interested. If you live in the Richmond, Virginia area. I'm kind of staying away from the company drivers. No disrespect though, but that just ain't my thing, man. I tried it a couple years now. The company driver's cool. You know, I keep the same trucks I got right now, put drivers in them, but going forward, I probably won't buy no more trucks. It's just, man, it's too much of a headache, man. Too much. But if you're on the op, you got your own truck, and you're looking to come on over here, hit me up. You can leave a message on the YouTube, or you can hit me up on call me Cooley 804@gmail.com. I can go a little bit more information for you, or drop some more information for you if you're interested. And we go from there. Like I said, this is an all-year contract, all year round. Go 7 days a week. You don't have to work 7 days though, but it's it's all year round. It's groceries. So you're looking to make some money. You're struggling out there. You need to pay off that truck, or you need to keep up with truck payments, or whatever you got going on. Holler at me. Other than that, I think I went live on, what day was that? Saturday morning, I think it was. What was it, Friday night, Saturday morning, or whatever it was, about the PFG. Everything was everything with that PFG, man. he told me pretty much. He told me he's going to get back with me about that deal. He do got some future projects coming up. So he said I wish I did a screenshot of the email he sent me. He told me I was one of the best drivers that he had doing that deal. So um, we'll see what happens with that. Like I said, we did have the pizza. We talked about it, or whatever, and everything was everything. We'll just I keep in contact with him. You know, if I don't hear from him in a certain amount of time, reach out to him and see how things is. We'll go from there. But other than that, man, everything's good. I'm checking in with you guys, seeing what y'all got going on. Like I said, today's one of these slow days. I'm over here at the truck right now, just doing some maintenance work, and we'll see what happens today. Usually, I've been getting some late phone calls or some last minute stuff, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, man. Yeah. What up, T Hill? Yeah, it's definitely opportunities out here, man. You just gotta get out there and put your name out there and just start reaching out to people, man. It's different opportunities out here to make money, or try to get a contract or whatever you're trying to do. Get a dedicated lane. Like I said, the volume has picked up a little bit. Not the best, but it has picked up. I know Island Trucker was in here talking about the ports. I don't know too much about the ports, but I do know the ports is kind of dead. I still get people reaching out to me that coming from the ports, trying to come over here, but um, yeah, I don't know what's going on with the ports, man. But that's what I do anyways. Uh, there you go. But I want 5K for 2 miles, man. I wish that, man. I remember them days, man. Them days is over, man. You know what, T Hill, man. Them days is over. I remember I did a video about that a long time ago. I did $1,000 on it was like 3 miles or 4 miles or something like that. It was Amazon. But see, now Amazon messed up. I was talking to somebody. I was talking to the lady at PFG, and she came from Amazon. She was at Amazon for 7 years, and she was telling me it ain't looking too good for Amazon. She said things has changed, things is on the down, because back then when I was doing the Amazon loads, it wasn't through Amazon directly. These were loads coming from Amazon. Amazon was giving loads to the brokers, but now it's so much scamming going on. I probably wouldn't even, if I see an Amazon load on a load board, I wouldn't even touch it. There's so much scams. It's just too scammy right now. But back then, this was kind of fresh because Amazon was giving like refrigerated loads to the brokers, and the brokers would reach out to, a refrigerated carrier or whatnot, and you can, run the load or whatever. But the issues that you was having was the BOLs, because I know with Amazon, they do some type of they don't give you a actual BOL. So I know when I had got the load and I was doing the load or whatever, I was trying to get the BOL and get a signature or whatever, and the lady was like, "Oh no, we can't do this, we can't do that." I was like, "Listen, lady, I got this BOL right here. You about to sign this BOL, or we gonna, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want no issues when it comes to processing the paperwork." But she ended up doing it anyway. She kept telling me we don't do that or something like this, talking about Amazon protocol. But now, man, like I was saying about the lady that was working at Amazon or whatever for 7 years, she said Amazon ain't looking too good. That's why she left. So I don't know. Yeah, the electronic BOL. See, I didn't understand it when I was doing it. I was like, yo, I don't got nothing to do with the electronic BOL or whatever they was calling it. I told the lady, man, I just need a signature so I can leave. But she was kind of giving me a fight for it or whatever, and I was like, yo, This is not through Amazon. I was trying to explain to her how I got the load and stuff like that, and I was trying to communicate with the broker, like, yo, they're not trying to sign it, this. But she ended up signing it for me. You know, I went on about my business. But like I said, now it's too scammy. Like, I be seeing it sometimes. I'm like, yo, is this an Amazon load? And I'm just like, I'm good. But some of them Amazon loads ain't paying worth nothing anyway. Like, they be wanting you to go like 150 miles for like, you know, $200 type stuff. Like, you know, they'll still reach out to me about the yard jockey, like, what is it, 12-hour shifts for 8 hours. 12-hour shifts for $800 or something like that, or $600 or whatever it is, like graveyard shifts. And I'll be like, yo, I ain't doing all that, man. if you know you trying to do a yard jockey with a sleeper truck, man, you gonna catch hell, man, doing all that, man. It's just doing too much. But they still reach out. They always sending emails out like 1 in the morning or something like that. I'm pretty sure anybody that does Amazon, y'all get these emails in the morning. You know, somebody messed up or something. Can you recover the load, or can you come do these 12-hour shifts, graveyard, and like, ain't anybody doing all that, man. Oh, y'all must be talking about that. Hey, T Hill, you still doing Amazon? Or you what's going on? Or you doing something else? But other than that, man, equipment prices are still cheap. Trucks are still cheap. I know I get emails and comments. Should I get into the trucking industry now? What should I do? And like I tell everybody else, man, if you just got cash laying around and you don't need it, you know, and you find a truck, man, and you can buy a truck and just keep it, you know, parked until the industry shifts, go for it. But financing a truck right now, or financing trailers right now, well, I shouldn't say trailers, but financing trucks right now, it's not a good move. It's not a good move. It's just, we just don't know what's going on. Unless you got some type of situation where you got a deal going on, you did a handshake, or you got a contract or something like that, and it makes sense. But what's the likelihood of that? You know what I'm saying? But we just don't know what direction trucking is going into. It's hard to predict it. And trying to grow and you try to grow and try to figure it out that way, man, it ain't gonna look good. It ain't gonna end out right either. You're gonna be upside. I need to get do one of those lives again, man. When I get everybody on here, that's gonna be crazy. But other than that, man, we continue working. Like I said, anytime I get a new contract or a new dedicated lane, I try to do the lane myself. So I'm gonna do the lane for a couple weeks just to get an idea of it, just see how things work out, and and then I'll take a step back and continue on doing what I've been doing. You know, so the good thing about this new contract, it's not I don't have to do it every day. I kind of pick the days I want to do. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Let's see if I get deleted. And shout out to that driver, man, that commented on that video. I was like, man, what are y'all talking about? Because if y'all know me, I don't even do YouTube for the money. I just drop videos, go live or whatever, man. I don't do YouTube for the money, man. I don't drop enough content to get money from YouTube. I don't do YouTube for the money, man. I just drop videos so I can educate the next person. I'm like the old head in YouTube now. Salute to all the new YouTubers, man, doing their thing, man, and dropping their knowledge. But I've been on YouTube for what, 6 years now, 7 years, or whatever it is. So I'm kind of like the old head in YouTube. I just go live when I can go live. I try to drop some knowledge for y'all when I can, and give y'all some information, and help some of these new guys that want to buy trucks, buy trailers, start a fleet, even getting your CDL. I don't know too much about what companies to go to as far as company driver work, but as far as guys trying to be owner operators, buying trucks, buying trailers, starting fleets, hiring drivers, whatever, that's more of my alley. Credit, anything like that. What up, freight trucking? I'm upside down in my truck, but key is to stay consistent, work the truck. Facts, Compton. Ain't a true loss till you sell. Yeah, consistency is key, man. You already know, Compton, man. Consistency is once you got that consistency, and you weather the storm, man, you be all right. Going through adversity and stuff like that. You know how it is. That's just how what trucking is right now, man. Some of you guys probably hate trucking right now. I wouldn't say I hate it. I wouldn't say I would hate it, but I kind of dislike it. Just how everything played out, and how things are moving, and there's no unity in trucking no more. It just changed, man. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Some of you guys been out here longer than me. Y'all seen a lot more than I seen, but y'all know how it is, man. I used to be on the phone, man, on the Bluetooth, riding down the highway. Me and the fellas, man, we were chopping up. Oh yeah, I got this load for this much, man. I got this load for this much. We don't even do that. You know what I'm saying? We can't even do that no more because these brokers out here just, brokers or customers, shippers, whatever, you know what I'm saying, holding out on your boy. But, man, I remember, when I first got my authority, man, we be on the phone chopping it up. Yeah, man, I went 100 miles. I got $1,000, I got, I remember it was a time when I was down in Laredo. I took a load from Laredo all the way down, all the way up to, what was it, Maryland, I think it was, or Baltimore, or something like that. Got like 9-10 grand or something like that. Them days is over, man. Them days is over, bro. Them days is over. Even though I'm not on the road like that, but I know for a fact you ain't getting them kind of numbers no more. I remember when there was a time where you can get like 15 grand to go from coast to coast. 15 grand going over, and you might get like, I don't know, 11 grand going back or something like that. You don't see that no more. But it is what it is. Quality over content. I gain knowledge and wisdom from the things you put on. Oh yeah, I appreciate it, freight trucking. I ain't the YouTuber that do all the edits and stuff like that, and what I'm saying, I just ain't got time, man. But I'll go live when I can, drop some knowledge. Like I said, I don't go live like I used to, but there's so much other stuff going on. It's kind of hard, but like I said, I try to go live when I can, man. Give y'all some knowledge, give y'all some. There's so much. I got so much videos where you can just. I don't want to keep repeating myself. Like, I got so many videos that y'all can go back and watch them. Even though times has changed a little bit, but you can kind of like take bits and pieces of information and put into your situation. Like the whole thing about credit, that's pretty much the same, really. you know. But buying trucks, buying trailers, that's pretty much the same too. I did videos about auctions and stuff like that. Like I said, I did videos about buying trailers through a finance company, buying trailers outright, or selling trailers, buying trucks via finance company, buying trucks via Facebook. I did different things on different situations, so I got like a nice little selection of different ways to buy equipment. But we still got work to do, though. I don't want to say I've done it all. I haven't done it all, but we got a nice little selection, different ways to buying equipment, fixing equipment up. Like I said, I started doing my own maintenance on certain things, looking at YouTube University, you know, so that's been working out, you know, just trying different things. What up, G-Way? But we still here. We still here, man. Still working at it. Still working at it. And salute freight trucking. I know you doing your thing out there too, man. How's the freight trucking and G-Way? How's the because I think y'all running OTR, right? Y'all do coast to coast, or y'all doing or y'all just do like Midwest and down south? Because I know what freight trucking, you do refrigeration, and G-Way does heavy hauling. How's that going? But me personally, all I try to do is I do what I can, keep working and traveling, man. That's all I at this point, man. I'm just traveling. Like I said, that's what I like to do, man. I like to travel. I got 2 trips coming up. I got one next. I got to bounce next week, and then I'm finally salute to what's his name? Damn, he out of Petersburg, I think. I can't remember his name. He always be like salute, but I'm finally going to Dominican Republic. I'll be in Dominican Republic about 3 weeks, man. So I'm gonna go check it out, and I'm gonna be out there for about 5 or 6 days or whatever. I run where the money's at. It's hit or miss, but God is good. Yeah, that's pretty much what everybody I've been seeing people have been doing is where the money's at, pretty much. Like I said, hit or miss. Like I said, what I do every day is I get up every morning, I head to the truck, I chill for a little bit, wait a little while, check on a couple people that I normally deal with to see if they need anything moved before I get my day started. That's why I'm at the truck right now, you know, but haven't got anything. I give it to about at least a couple more hours. Well, not a couple more hours. It's 10 o'clock already. So I'm going to fix what I need to fix on this truck right quick, and I'll probably just head back home. I know I got to do these cookies. Like I said, I got to do these cookies tomorrow, so. Nah, man, really, I got so many points. See, that's what I was telling y'all about credit, man. I got so many points where I could probably travel. I believe I could travel a whole year just off my points. I got so many points, you know, on different credit cards where I could travel a whole year. Like I still got my city's business credit card. I got my American Express card. I got points on it. I got points on my Navy Federal flagship card. I ain't even touched them yet. And I got I got points on. I think it's my Chase card. It's either my Chase card or it's my Capital On Tap card. One of them 2 cards I got points on them. I think it's Chase. But I got so many travel points, man, where I could probably travel a whole year with just off my points. Like that joint, I didn't even realize some of that stuff too until later on. Because I wasn't even using them at one point because I was booking flights. That was like at one point $200, $300 there. You know, I was using my own money or whatever. But I racked up enough points where just about a whole year. I do got that Thailand trip. Remember I was telling you about Thailand? I was supposed to go in October, but I moved it. Thailand. Thailand in January. That's gonna be a present to me for my birthday. We locking that in too. I'm gonna be out there. So that's the lineup right now. I'll be in Texas next weekend. So if you in Texas, holler at me, man. I'll be in Houston next weekend. But hey, man, that's what you got. That's what I like to do, man. I like to travel, man. It's trucking, man. I'm telling you, boy. Yeah. And next year, definitely next year, man, I'm gonna definitely get the lineup. I might actually, what I've been thinking about too, since a lot of you guys will know about traveling, I might actually start dropping more travel content. We'll see. I've been thinking about it. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. If I should merge it in with the trucking content, or should I start a new channel? Let me know what y'all think. I should start a new channel about traveling. You know, put a thumbs up if y'all interested in traveling as a trucker. Put a thumbs up in the comment section. Maybe I'll start dropping more travel. Because the thing about it is, I go to so many countries, and I run into people and they're first timers, and they don't know what they're doing, and they don't know, you know, especially Colombia. Like I run into a lot of people that's new to traveling, and they talking about Cash App and all this other stuff out in Colombia. I'm like, yo, what are you talking about, man? Ain't no Cash App in Colombia. Like, you know, so I don't know. I've been thinking about it though. Y'all be interested in me talking about travel content and doing what do you call it? What do you call those? What do you call that stuff, man? Like exclusive content about traveling, and whether it's women or whether it's money, whether it's I could talk about all kind of things about traveling. Some of you guys might be interested in doing. What up, Ghost Town Bullies? Shannon, what's going on? You watch Passport Heavy videos? I think I ran across that video, but I be watching. I actually ran into one guy when I was in Colombia. His name is Barber World TV. Me and him, I ran into him in Colombia one time. When I was in Colombia about 4 weeks ago. I ran into him. Me and him was talking and stuff or whatever. I'll be watching his joint, Flyboy Away. It's another guy named Lord Williamson. He's pretty cool. Me and him had conversations. There's another guy. Oh, Sin City. There you go. Watching your videos, I changed 3 of my own sensors. Yeah, man, I didn't realize how easy it was with some of them sensors, man. Them sensors, it saved me a lot of money. I didn't realize how easy it was. Some of them sensors, man. I started taking a deeper dive in some of that stuff too, man. Like I said, I changed the differential pressure sensor, which, you know, I didn't realize it was 2 of them or whatever, but it didn't matter. Knock sensors, all that stuff that I had issues with like years ago, swapping them out myself. I changed that knock sensor on the other truck the other day. You know, my first time I changed the knock sensor, it took me like 6 hours because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. But on the other truck, an hour. I don't even think it took an hour. I think it took like 45 minutes. Whoop whoop. It was done. I had the tools, I had everything I needed. Changed the differential pressure sensor, and I changed the coolant sensor, which, you know, that was easy. But now I know if the coolant sensor goes out again, because I bought a TRP part, which is aftermarket part, so I'll just end up changing the whole reservoir. You know, which the sensor comes with the reservoir. Hey, DCR, man. Enjoy yourself, man. Hit me up. Tell me how you liked it. About that Columbia, man. I know a lot of people have been curious about Columbia. Columbia is different, man. It's definitely different. It definitely will change your mind about a whole lot of stuff. What up, Miss Richardson? What kind of vehicle you in? Oh, I'm in my Jeep right now. I'm in a Jeep. In a Jeep right now. But yeah. But I'm gonna check out I'll check out more videos about Passport Heavy. I ran into it when I was out there in Columbia, man. It was this dude, man. It was this old head dude talking about, oh, you want the Passport Bros? I was like, nah, man. I don't want that title, man. I ain't no Passport Bro. I ain't no Passport Bro, man. And then I ran into one of the ladies. One of the ladies was like, she asked pretty much the same question. She was like, Passport Bro? I was like, nah, man. Because some people got different descriptions of what Passport Bro is, but my understanding of it, man, that ain't me. I just go out there and travel, man. I ain't a Passport Bro, because I ain't just out there messing around with girls and stuff. I be actually out there exploring and stuff and doing different things, and you know, we might do parties or whatever, but I'll be out there checking out different sceneries and stuff like that, learning about the culture. Even though I got documentation on it, videos on it, I just haven't put it all together. Why is the roof strange? Oh, this joint come off. Oh, this come off right here. That's what the Jeep look like. Like, this stuff come off. Come on, like this come off right here, this side come off right here, the back come off. Yeah, you know the Jeeps, man, all that, the windshield come off, the doors come off, everything come off. Yeah, I could really take all this stuff off and it would look like Jumanji in this thing. Passport Heavy spent thousands on his trips and make dope visuals for his content. Yeah, I've been looking into it. Yeah, like I said, I was thinking about doing some travel content. I just got to get my edit game up, man. That's all it is. I just got to get my edit game up. Once I do that, and start understanding a little bit better, man. Because I do got a GoPro too, so I just got to get my edit game up. That's all it is. You know, once I start doing that, because I do got some a couple countries under my belt now. You know, I ain't no newbie. We got some stamps in the passport now, for real. So I was confused with what I was seeing. Yeah, that's what the roof looked like on the Jeeps, hard tops. It's a hard top. So all this come out on the back. The back is hard top too, so the back come out too. If you can see it right there, all that come off. The windshield, the doors come off. Um, I think, yeah. Well, the back don't come off, but I mean not the back where the tires at, spare tires at, that don't come off, but all this other stuff come off. Will they force the new vaccines on you when you go now? I'm not sure. I heard something about it, but um, I don't know. I don't know. Just keep traveling. But I do suggest some of you guys that's in trucking, take that time off, man. Go travel. Go see the world. You know, some of you guys make good money out here. You know, I see it like this, man. Money come and go. You know, one thing about that is you don't get time back. You do get money back, but you don't get time back. So take y'all's time out here. You know, it don't even gotta be out the country. You know what I'm saying? Go to another city in your state. You know, go to Vegas or something. You know, go to Texas, go to Miami, whatever. You know, just take some time out from trucking, man, because trucking can be stressful sometimes. So, me personally, taking a step away from trucking and you know, coming back, man, I always come up with new ideas and different things. You know, it helps me out a lot. So that's my outlet. You still had the Jeep on Turo? Nah, I took it off Turo. Um, I haven't done Turo in a while. It's still some things I still didn't fix the I still gotta fix the or put the steps on. I still didn't do that yet, man. But it's not a priority right now, but it's something in the future. I gotta redo the whole thing with Turo, like, cause before when I was doing Turo, I was doing drop-offs at airports. I'm gonna have to do away with that, and then I gotta figure out another system as far as people picking up these vehicles, especially if I'm not here. You know, I do got the where I can unlock it from anywhere or whatever, but there's different things I'm gonna have to put into to that system to make it make sense. You know, with me doing away with the airport drop-offs and stuff like that, I got to see if it makes sense for me to be parking it somewhere and somebody call me, let me know we're at the Jeep and they can pick it up or whatever. But we'll have to change some things around because I'm not doing the airport drop-offs no more. I'm not doing that no more, man. That was a headache. I want to travel. My concern about the vax requirements. There is no vax requirements. That's done with. If you talking about the need to be vaccinated and all that, that's done. Like I said, I just got back from Colombia like 3 weeks ago. There's no vaccination unless you talking about something new. But nah, there's no vaccination requirements. Like I'm about to go to DR in about 3 weeks. There's no vaccination requirement. I'm home right now, truck getting some maintenance, trying to really soak in the atmosphere and do some normal stuff. Yeah, man, just get off the truck. I know some of you guys be on that truck. I already know the feeling. You're doing the truck thing every single day, in and out, 7 days a week or whatever. And, you know, just take a step away from the truck sometimes. Why not? The airport drop-offs was because I ran into a situation one time. Well, for one, you drop your vehicle off at the airport, you got to get a ride back to the home. So what's going on right now with the lifts in the Airbnb, if you don't got a ride back, the lifts and Airbnbs are hitting you for like $40-$50 to get back to home. So think about it. You losing $40-$50 on your profit, and then you also losing another $40-$50 when you got to pick the vehicle back up. So, you know, the prices on Uber and Lyft raised. That was one thing. And then there was another situation where I had a guy, because I wasn't here, and I told him to drop the Jeep off at the parking deck. And for whatever reason, he dropped it off at the parking deck. But come to find out, he dropped it off at the wrong parking deck. So it took me a minute to figure out where the Jeep was at, because I was looking on the GPS and it kept saying this, it kept saying that. This fool dropped it off at the wrong parking deck, for one, and he dropped it off on the wrong floor. So I was like, yo, we're not doing that again. So that was two reasons why I'm not doing airport drop-offs no more. It was just too much. And then, you know, the prices of certain things raised, so it didn't make any sense. You know, when you start dipping in profits and stuff like that, and where I got it set at, you know, the price to rent the Jeep, you can only do but so much. You know what I'm saying? So that was the reason why I don't want to do airport drop-offs no more. You know, that was the reason. I heard a new vax for new version. I think I heard something about that. Somebody brought it up to my. But listen, I don't know. Whatever they do, it is what it is. Because I heard that it was something about COVID is back or something like that or whatever. I'm like, whatever. Just keep making up stuff. Do I got a recruiter number for PFG? I need power only. Nah, I don't got a recruiter number. I don't even think they do power only. Unless you talking about what I'm doing, but nah, I don't. I don't got any information for that right now. But if I do get any information, man, I'll definitely drop the information for you. You let other people drive my personal vehicle? Well, you mean the Jeep? Nah, not if you talking about the Jeep. Nah, it's not on Turo. Only way I did it was on Turo. I don't got it on Turo no more. Nah, yeah, I don't got it. It was only on Turo. Like there's no like homeboy or homegirl hit me up, yo, can I? No. Because Turo, you got to do it on Turo because Turo got the insurance, which covers up to $1 million or something like that. So you gotta do things right. You want 3 on Turo. What state you in, or what city you in, Shannon? Are you out of Texas? Oh, Michigan. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know if Turo is like that in Michigan. Well, depending on what part you in. I mean, if you're in a major city, then you should be good. International Airport in Flint. Okay. Yeah, Turo, you gotta come up with a good business structure. Like I said, I went after the Jeep because the Jeep was, for one, they hold their value. 2, a lot of people love the Jeep. You know, I like the Jeep too. Originally, I wasn't even gonna get the Jeep. I was supposed to get the Bronco, but at the time, the Bronco was a waiting list or something like that. Um, everybody got Broncos now, fortunately. But I still like the Broncos though. I actually somebody told me the Broncos actually hold better value than the Jeeps do. But we'll see. I had a conversation with somebody talking about some that I want to trade the Jeep in for the Bronco. I was like, man, I don't want to do all that right now. Um, just not having that's just not the investment I'm in right now. But we'll see what happens. The airport experience, that's just me with the airport drop offs, and then you factor in the lifts and the Uber getting back. You know, Uber and Lyft raised their prices. You know what I'm saying? Which is ridiculous. Like for me, from the airport back to my house, it's like $40, $50. It's ridiculous. I know it's ridiculous. It used to be like $20, $25. And I'm like, yo, which I had a 50% markup or something like that. I don't know what's going on. So I was like, nah, man, this is like getting ridiculous with the Uber and Lyfts. So if you don't got a ride, or you might be during the week, people work, so you don't got nobody to pick you up and do all that stuff. So you got to reevaluate the situation, factor in the profits, see if it makes sense, and go from there. So we haven't done that yet, so I'll figure it out. Yeah, anonymous trucker, I'll let you know, man. Yeah, the PFG they shaking up some things. Like I said in the video, I don't know exactly what they got going on. Like I said, I had conversations, but they have to stop production. I don't want to say production, but they have to stop for so many days when they do the actual transfer of the new warehouse. Like there's going to be a big gap somewhere. So I'm trying to time everything up and see where I can fit in at, because they don't have enough drivers to move all that product. And I'm not talking about their day-to-day operations as far as going to stores and groceries. I mean, not groceries, like stores and restaurants and stuff like that. I'm talking about those guys that do those doubles and triples, or they haul those 48 footers, whether it's locally or regional or whatever. They're gonna need some type of help. You know, I just yeah, everything's timing. So that's why I'm trying to stay in the loop with things with PFG and trying to figure that out. How's the new truck edition coming along? Which truck? The day cab? The day cab, right now I got to get the day. I got two injectors I got to do. It need two injectors, fuel injectors. So you talking about the day cab. That was the last truck I bought. But other than that, the day cab would be good to go. Um, I actually might start driving the day cab myself. Since, my truck is paid off, I actually might do a switcheroo right quick. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I'll be all over the place sometimes, but I'll figure it out. I might start driving the day cab myself, cause especially if I'm starting doing these store deliveries, and they got some stores in DC too, which I hate going to DC. I hate going to DC, but we'll see what happens. But all the trucks is good though, you know. One day at a time, staying on the maintenance, learning. I'm actually learning more about the Freightliners. PMs getting PM, because it seems like the Freightliners, um, well, the Kenworths are, you got to get the PMs done pretty much a little bit quicker than the Freightliners. But just learning more about the Freightliners as I go. That's all it is. Yeah, the day cab, especially if you got a good lane, the day cabs is definitely a money grabber. The only, if you got a dedicated lane or something like that where you use the day cab, but I wouldn't use like a day cab if you doing like spot market or like OTR work or whatever, because especially if you're doing refrigeration, sometimes I'll be seeing guys with day cabs and they be at these places I be at and they sitting for a long period of time. They got a pillow on the window and stuff. I'll be like, man, hell no. I got this bed right here where I can just go ahead and lay it on down. But if you got like a dedicated lane and you know the customer, you know your start time, your end times, and you know the ins and outs, yeah, a day cab can be a good investment. Most definitely. Yeah, especially my flower lane. The thing about flowers is seasonal. Like actually picking back up. Actually they start tomorrow. Matter of fact. Um, so the flower lane picking back up tomorrow. We'll run flowers all the way up to I believe December. So we do September, October, December flowers, and then the flowers will shut down till about March, and we'll pick back up in March. March all the way to about July 4th. And then it cuts off to September, so on, so on, so on. So we're back on with them flowers now. So flowers is a good lane, especially if you want to get a day cab and you got a flower lane. Flower lanes are easy to get. All you gotta do is speak up. They'll give it to you. They'll give it to you. It's a little hard work though, but you make good money doing flowers. You don't mind a little hard work. You make good money. Flowers is most of the time is power only. I wouldn't use your own trailers for flowers. Use their trailers. More than likely they'll let you use their trailers. You just gotta ask, or whatever. Sometimes they'll just be like, they'll give it to you. Like the flowers I do now, those are not reefer. They're drive-in. But I have done flowers before that are refrigerated. But the ones I do now, they're drive-in trailers, power on. Use their trailers, 48 footers, 36 footers, and stuff like that. Like I said, I got the. Let me show y'all. This is a good investment. I think I did a video about it before, but if you start getting into like power only, lift gates and stuff like that, make sure you get this. Make sure you get this installed. This right here. Get this installed right now. This right here, power cord runs to your battery. This is for a liftgate operation. Get this installed, and you're gonna need the power cord too. The power cord, the green cord. You see, I got another one. You see, I got two of them. So you're gonna need to get a two prong power cord. The normal ones right here. You're gonna need a two prong one. A two prong power cord that runs right here, and then you connect it to the trailer. Not this trailer, but to the liftgate trailer. Get you one of those. Go ahead and get that installed. And all this is a fuse box. It's just pretty much when the liftgate has issues or it trips, you just hit that button right there, and it'll charge it back up, or it'll start back working pretty much. But that's a good investment to get. It doesn't cost that much money to get those things. You just got to get it. Actually, you can put it in yourself, really. As you can see, it's not that hard to install. And you got the little box. And I bought this right here from O'Reilly's. And I bought the power cord from Fleet Pride. Fleet Pride or Truck Pro got it. You know, any of the utility, they got it too. But easy get, easy buy, get it installed. You start getting involved with like power only stuff, lift gates and stuff like that. Um, Good investment. It's a good investment. How much? How much? I'm trying to think how much I paid for that thing. I think the power cord was like, I can't remember the numbers. How much? I don't want to throw you any numbers. I can't remember how much I paid for it, but I did get it installed though. My guy hooked it up for like $50 or something like that. He installed it, but really you could do it yourself if you got the tools. It's not hard to install. Really, it's not. Like that power cord, that red power cord runs to the batteries. That's all it is. You know, all you want to do is put the casing on it. So rain to protect the power cord and stuff like that. You put the casing on it, you're good to go. It's not hard really. But I think it was like 50. I paid him like $50 to install it. And actually that was on this truck right here. The other truck got it too, but the customer, he actually did it for free. He installed it for free. He said, man, you just get the parts, and he installed it for free. So we lucked up on that one, you know. But that's all you need is the power cord, the fuse box, or the relay switch, or whatever you want to call it, and the socket, the 2-prong socket. That's all you need. And you're good to go. Actually, I got the power cord right here. I'm about to go back to the house, man. Crazy. So this is what I'm talking about right here. Looks like this. One side got 2, the other side got 1. So that's what it looked like. Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad. You can really do it yourself. Because once I start seeing somebody do something, I'm like, oh, yeah, I could do that my damn self. You know, it's really not that bad, really. The only thing about, depending on where you install the thing at, you got to drill a hole and stuff, but it's really not that bad. Oh, yeah, no problem. But other than that, that's all we got going on. But I'm about to head back. I appreciate y'all coming in, man. A little loud. Talked about a little something, everything. I hope y'all take the time out here, man. Take a break from trucking when you can. Enjoy yourself out here. Go on vacation, go see the world. Spend time with your family and kids. And I'll catch you on the next video.